Hello, welcome to another episode of You Love Comic Books. This is episode 14. In this show, I will showcase recent comic book hauls, speculations, comic book speculations. I might do a review or two, depending on if I picked up something new or not, and just stuff from my collection. So this is the last episode of the year. Of course, it is also I'm recording this on December 30th. I'll go up really early, December 31st. So yes, this is the last episode of 2021. So I'll call this a end of the year haul. And I think I ended the year on some really good stuff that I picked up over the past week or two. Got some really awesome books. If you stick around to the end, you will see. It's the reason why you should always look. You should always look in the weird section in the store. Nothing too weird. Just, always look in some different kind of section because you never know what you're going to find. All right, let's go into this. So this one store that I went to did a sale, 20% off sale. They had one from last week before Christmas. So figured I'd take advantage of it. I've been wanting to get this one for a while. It is Tales of Suspense 84. It is the first appearance of the Super Adaptoid. Now, this is not like a super valuable book of any kind. This was considered a 7.5. It's a very solid copy. It does have just a couple of spine ticks, but it's in really good condition. Again, it's a 12-cent book, Silver Age title. I think it's from 1966. To get a book of this in that great a condition is really hard to find in the store, and I think they priced it really well. I've seen it go for way more at other places in worse condition. So, and it was 20% off. So I think they had this for $35, so I got 20% off of that. I think I did pretty good on it. And I think this is a character that will be utilized in some way or some form. Some call him mid-level boss in a movie. It won't be the main villain, but a battle of some kind. There's if you follow comics or like that, there's a connection between Yelena Belova, which is the new Black Widow. She showed up recently in Hawkeye. I think she becomes the Super Adaptoid. I'm pretty sure it was an Avengers annual where I don't know. So there might be, who knows? This is a kind of a speculation. Hey, that's what the show's about too, speculation. Alpha Flight 34. This is the second appearance of Lady Deathstrike. Actually, I'll take it back. It's her third appearance. Her first appearance is in Daredevil 197, I think that's the number. And then she becomes Lady Deathstrike in issue 33 and 34. I had 33 for a while now. And every time I see 34 in the store, it is in horrible condition. It is I've never seen this book in good condition. So I just let it sit there. I'm not going to get it. It's a white cover. I want it to look good. And, and I got it for a good price. So they had it for $6, but it was 20% off. So not bad. Scrolls. Meet the Scrolls. This is number 1. It's a mini-series. This was basically less than cover, and it was on sale. So, kind of like a speculation thing. Secret Invasion series is coming out. This isn't I don't think it's a major key or anything like that, but I think this might be considered the first Scrolls mini-series. I could be wrong, so I'm glad to have it, and it's interesting. It's about a family in disguise. They're Skrulls, as it sounds like the name of a TV show. Now this one was $3 or something, but it was 20% off of that too. This is the first appearance of Ambush Bug. Found this out on some YouTube channels, and they brought it up. Now, Ambush Bug is a wacky character from DC, kind of not like an Impossible Man or a Mxyzptlk, but just a goofy character. Who knows what they might bring this character into something? You never know. And hey, it's a 60 cents DC book. It's in really good condition. Some minor spine ticks, nothing too major. I'd say it's an 8 or above. If they do something with Ambush Bug, who knows? It didn't cost much, so. This one is Marvel Comics Presents, number 8. This is the first solo story of White Fox. So, got this for pretty cheap too. happy to have it. And again, it's an Arthur Adams cover. So sometimes for me, just to have an Arthur Adams cover is worth the price alone. All right, let me start getting some bigger books. I think this one was $30, but they had 20% off. This is in excellent condition. This is the first Roadie as Iron Man. Now, he does put on that. He does in the end of 169, which I picked up a while back. You get that one for pretty cheap. He does start to go into the costume in that one, but this is the full one, and he's on the cover. His first real appearance, I think, is, I got that earlier in the year. It's Iron Man 118. And so it's just something cool to have. And this is considered a key. And I've had a hard time finding this. I found it a while ago at the same price, but it was like the copy was beaten up. And I was like, I don't want to get this. I know I'm going to find this. And so I'm glad I waited. And they had this label as like an 8.5 or a 9. It's a very solid copy. So happy to have this one. Amazing Adventures featuring the Beast. So this is a weird line of comics. I think it starts in issue 11 of Amazing Adventures and it goes to like 19 or something. I don't know if they were trying to do like a solo series. This is that weird limbo period between X-Men 64, I think it's 64, and 94. They technically canceled the series at 64, and it basically became a reprint series for years. I mean, you're talking like, I think like the late 60s up until like 1975 when they did the giant size X-Men. So X-Men was technically a canceled comic, even though they were releasing reprints of it. I think it was only like bi-monthly. But their characters were kind of in limbo, and they were trying to like repackage them. So the whole monsters thing was coming back in the 70s. Like, I guess the Comics Code of Authority was starting to ease up, and they could actually have like characters like Frankenstein and all that. So once they were able to do that again, have monsters and comics, Marvel went crazy and just released a whole ton of. That's why you see characters like Ghost Rider, Son of Sam. It's all part of that, the Tomb of Dracula. And Beast, I guess, was kind of thrown in there as well. And this is where the series, issue 11, is where he becomes the furry blue beast. Because in the 60s X-Men comic, he was just some big dude with big feet. It wasn't until, I think, Amazing Adventures 11 is when he becomes the furry beast. And it's just an awesome cover. So I found this. I think they had it for 20, but again, it was 20% off. They had this label as a 6. I think it's a really solid copy. I mean, it has some minor spine stress on the edge, but overall, it's really clean, presents well, and I'm just happy to have it. So if I want to like get this series. There's some awesome covers from this series with the Beast. It's more like, okay, it's not pressing. I'm not gonna go on eBay and find them. It's more like a fun thing. If I see in the store and they're in really good condition and they're not too expensive, I'm gonna grab them. So happy to have this one. Moon Knight, Marvel Spotlight 29. This is the part 2 of the Moon Knights. This is his first solo adventure. He first premieres in Werewolf by Night, 32, 33. He also premieres in 37. Which I found 37 recently, and you could see that in one of my previous videos. This one is this is either considered his like 4th or 5th appearance. Now I thought issue 37 of Werewolf by Night was considered his 3rd appearance. But technically, Marvel Spotlight 28 is his 3rd appearance. I don't know. It's like whenever the release schedule was. He had this for 20. It's in pretty good condition. It has some like bends and stuff, and again, it was 20% off 20, so it was less than that. The only kicker is it has this price tag on it, which I'm probably never gonna get off. But it's a pretty solid copy, and to find any early Moon Knights, basically before his solo series the Moon Knight solo series, any of the early issues are gonna grab a lot of money, especially after that series lands. So happy to find it, and it was good enough that I went, all right, I want this in my collection. It presents well. It does have this price tag on it, but I guess it doesn't ruin the comic in any way for me. Captain America Annual 8. This is an iconic cover. This is the first appearance of a character in here as well. I've been wanting to get this one for probably since I started buying comics. as a kid. I remember the ad for this. This has like been a poster. This has been a T-shirt. It's just a really iconic cover by Mike Zeck. Pretty sure it's Mike Zeck. Yep. And got it for 20% off. I think they had it for 30 or something like that. I looked it up. I was like, it's the price that it's supposed to be. But again, getting it 20% off, so getting it for less than what it's going for. And it's just one of those like bucket list comic books that I've been wanting to get. You couldn't find it in the store in the 80s when I was a kid because this cover is just so amazing. All right, this is a different store I went to. This is the first appearance of the White Rabbit. This is on my list of Marvel team-up issues I've been wanting to get. It's in decent condition. Every time I've seen this in stores, it's either in really horrible condition or it's like way too expensive. And this was the perfect middle where it's in really good condition and it was a really good price. So I was not going to pass it up. This book has blown up maybe a year ago. It's probably cooled down, but it is a hard book to get. And so happy to have that. And I get to cross that off my list of Marvel team-up books that I want. Siege Young Avengers. I just found this at half-price books. It was only $1.50. It's just an early Young Avengers one-shot. So I'm going to grab it. This is from my pull list, Darth Vader 19. It was good. I enjoy the Darth Vader series. Again, it's usually the best of the Marvel comic series. It's consistently good, the Darth Vader series. I think this is the 3rd volume. So, yeah. I didn't read this yet. I saw this at the store that I went to today, and they just had it on the counter. I figured I'd grab it. This is technically like your Marvel Point One or any of these like preview titles. They do them at like the end of the year, kind of telling you what's going to happen in 2022. A lot of the stuff never pans out. It might be a waste of a book, but there's a big stinger in the end. And sometimes these issues, they release characters in there. And if you look carefully, you'll see something's going on. It's like a Kang story, but I guess it's like, it's supposed to preview stuff that's going to happen in the Marvel Universe next year. So, we'll see. All right, the store I went to had a sale. It was like their $2 bin, but if you buy 4, you got 2 free. So, it's like paying $1.50. Ghost Rider 50, it's one of those die cut and foil covers. It is in really great condition, and so I was gonna grab that. Green Goblin #1. This is a series that lasted for a couple issues around this time period in the 90s. Again, it's another one of these foil covers and everything. It's in excellent condition. This is not Norman Osborn or Harry Osborn. It was like a new character. It was kind of like almost like a hero. I think they killed this character off, but I saw Spider-Man No Way Home. If anyone saw that, spoilers, the Green Goblin's in it. If you saw the trailer, relax, he's in it. So I figured, hey, well, you know what? Might as well grab Green Goblin #1. It was cheap and it's in excellent condition. This is one of these books I've been wanting to get for a while. It's just like an anniversary issue. It's nothing special. I've seen it go for way more. This was like $1.50. It's in excellent condition. So happy to have that. I don't know why I grabbed this. I thought I was getting a different issue, but whatever. I mean, I guess I'll just have a second copy of this. No big deal. Darth Vader #2. I already have this already because I collect the series. This is the issue right before the first appearance of Dr. Aphra. This book usually goes for like $20, easily. Got it for, again, like $1.50. It is in amazing condition, but the big thing about this is the last page of this book is they preview the cover of the next book, and the last page is Dr. Aphra. So this is the first preview appearance of Dr. Aphra. So, if Dr. Aphra, that issue already goes for a bunch of money. I think it goes for easily $100, easily. Like, raw, maybe even more. I've seen it go maybe for $200 if it's in excellent condition. So if they do something, they bring her into the shows, people are going to start going after this book. So if you find it for cheap, grab it. Thing #33. This is the Death of Titania. Just a really good, clean copy of it. Happy to grab it. It was only $1 or $1.50. All right, here we go. This is some stuff I picked up today. I went to this one store, and this is an early appearance of Bobby Morse. Bobby Morse, if you watched Hawkeye, it was revealed in the end of the series. Spoilers for Hawkeye, the TV show that was on, or I guess, I don't know, is it a TV show? It's so weird. We call it TV shows. It's on Disney Plus. It's a streaming show, whatever. You've seen his wife in the movies, played by, it's the one girl who was in Freaks and Geeks and played Velma in the movies. She's a great actress. I love her and everything I see her in. And I just forgot her name. But she's played his wife many times, and they kind of revealed in this series that she is not just a regular house mom. She is was a former SHIELD agent, and they revealed that she's SHIELD agent 19, which is Bobby Morse's supposed number as well, which is Mockingbird. Mockingbird teamed up with Hawkeye all the time and was married to him in the comics. So she has an interesting origin. She's was in comics for years before she showed up as Mockingbird in Marvel Team Up 95, which I haven't found yet. I've seen that crappy copy recently that I didn't want. I just want to get. I want to get a good copy of it. I'd rather pay a little more to get a good one. But her first real appearance is in Astonishing Tales 6. This is 11. 6 I actually got earlier this year, and it's like a double key. It's her first appearance, but it's also her. It is the first Doctor Doom Black Panther fight or whatever, and the rumor is Doctor Doom's going to be the villain in Black Panther 2. So we'll see. So Kazar number 3, I think it is revealed that she's a SHIELD agent of some sort. I could be wrong, but it's an early appearance of her. This is like her third appearance in this one. Issue 6, again, I have that one. Issue 7's her second, and I guess she shows up for a little bit of a run in here. And she has like an odd history. You can look it up until she becomes a Mockingbird in Marvel Team Up 95. Okay, here we go. Last 2 books. Found this today for $5. This is Darth Maul, son of Dothamer. This goes for like a lot. Like this is like a $75 book easily. It has some minor spine ticks on it, so it's probably not $75, but it is not an easy book to come by. This is the series that was basically the 4 episodes of Clone Wars that never got made. When Disney bought Star Wars in 2012, they basically canceled all the projects that were coming out and everything. There was some horrible, like, Seth Green show that never got released, thankfully. It was like some awful, like, blooper series or something. They killed off, like, Angry Birds, Star Wars, if anyone remembers that. And they basically ended the Clone Wars series, which people actually really loved. And there were episodes that weren't completed. So this miniseries from Dark Horse, came out a couple issues. This is like a little before Marvel also got Star Wars back. Marvel was owned by Disney. So they basically took Star Wars away from Dark Horse, who had it for like, more than 2 decades. And I'm trying to think about that, like do the math. Yeah, they had it for like over 20 years. And I mean, it makes sense that they would give it back to Marvel. So this is a hard series to come by, and to find it for $5 in the condition that it's in really solid condition. Like I said, just some minor spine ticks. You know, I'm not looking to get this graded. I'm not like, oh my God, I got 9.8. I need a 9.8. You know, you know, you want to get these books and like. It's funny. It's like if I got this graded and it came back like an 8.5, it would almost be considered worth less than if I just sold it raw. It's kind of funny how that works sometimes. All right, last one. This is the big find of the end of the year. This is not a great copy. As you can see, it has some little rips here on the side. It is, I wouldn't say it is a beater copy. It has no water damage. It's still in pretty decent condition. I would say it's probably like a 4.5. I don't know. I think probably the rips would ruin it. I don't know. But it was only $5. This was sitting in a box. This is what I was saying. This was all sitting in a box, kind of like in a different section. And I decided today in this store, I'm going to go look at those. And I found them in there. And they were only $5 each. And I was like, I'm going to grab this. This book in solid condition is going for like crazy money now, like $200. I don't know. I don't know how, if it's going to hold on to that value, to be honest. I'm not sure. I'm not looking to sell this or anything like that. I'm just happy to have this in my collection. And to get it for just $5. Like, I saw this earlier in the year, an even worse copy at like a Half Price Books. And they had it for like 20 or $25. But I mean, it was like, it had a big stress sign going down. It was not a nice copy. But I was like, seeing what it was going for, even like low grade, we're going for like 50. I was like kicking myself for not buying it. So to find it in the end of the year for just $5, I am happy to get that. So this is a cool get. These two are a great get to have for the end of the year in comic collecting. So, you know, that's why you gotta keep looking in those boxes sometimes, you know? So, yeah, that's it. That's the last haul of the year. Again, if you like what you see, if you like the information that I shared with you, I can't say that I'm 100% correct on my information, but you could always Google that. If you have any questions on any of the comments, leave a comment. If you like what you saw, give it a like. If you, and also subscribe, become a member, subscribe, and I don't know, yeah, so you can see more stuff. And you're gonna see like some image here, an image there, well, that's the finger, and then subscribe button. Also, you'll see the previous episodes. And yeah, so on that note, have a happy new year, and I'll see you guys. Well, I guess I won't see you guys. Well, you know what I mean. All right, happy new year. Bye.